Yo YouTube, what are you saying? Sluggy Beats here, and today I've had kind of a ridiculous idea, you could say, and that's just to make a drill beat on mute. It's always good to challenge yourself. I'm not sure what I'm going to learn from making a drill beat on mute, but you know, it should be fun, so let's see how it goes. So now we've turned the volume down. First things first is you need to pick some sounds. Now doing this is obviously going to be very difficult because we can't hear no sounds, but from making drill beats in the past I kind of know what works and what doesn't, so we're just going to, you know, hope and pray and hopefully we pick the right sounds, I guess, that go together. Now I've got my BPM set to 140 and I know there's a sound in Analog Labs that, you know, has a really good drill, dark sounding piano, so hopefully I remember which one it is. Gonna slap that on and then we're gonna somehow play some chords. Just type in dark into Analog Labs to filter to the dark sounds. I believe it's this one, hoping and praying. So I've also got default drum kit set up for drills, so sorry if you think this is cheating a little bit, but I'm gonna pick out the 808 on mute. I don't want it to be completely trash and have like really weird hi-hats or whatever. Right, so now we somehow need to pick and record the chord pattern on mute. Now obviously I've made drill beats before, so I sort of know where I'm playing. Do I? I hope I do. I think it's here. I'm just gonna hope for the best. I've kind of got the tempo in my head, but obviously we can quantize it visually and stuff, so let's just see how it goes. So I'm thinking like I'm just like playing the chords in my head. Right, let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna watch the little tempo counter thing to try and get more in time, so yeah, let's just see how it goes. Right, I think we got that pretty good. Let's have a look. Right, so looking at the piano roll here, doesn't look too bad, wasn't too out of time, but you know, just gonna quantize that bad boy and it looks even worse. Okay, let's drag those back. This is not quite right, I don't think. This needs to be here, I hope. I'm gonna do that to join them together. Don't know why I'm clicking players if I can hear it. I'm gonna do it anyway, so I'll watch it, just see if it seems right. Okay, it looks like it would sound good. Gonna throw some RC20 on there, because I know with this sound it's got quite a lot of lows. I'm just gonna turn the vinyl sound off for safety. In fact, no, you know what, we'll be daring, we'll put a little 3% on. Cut some of them lows, maybe not that much, add a little bit of space, a little bit of width, nothing too crazy, maybe take off the distortion a little bit. I'm gonna turn off the magnetic. Do I record a lead line? That's a question. I think we've got to do, otherwise it's going to be very boring, isn't it? Now I know the lead line needs to be played like up here type of thing, so don't know what I'm going to play. I'm going to keep it nice and slow and simple, and hopefully it's, you know, turns out okay, I guess. It's super weird because usually you'd obviously practice playing it to the melody, but I may as well just hit record, I think. I don't know. Let's just do it anyway. Okay, really no way of knowing how well that went, so hopefully it sounds okay, I don't know, I guess we'll find out in the end. So once again I'm going to quantize that, looking at the piano roll here, hit quantize. I obviously know this was meant to start on beat 1. Would have been like, oh. I'm just going to have a guess and hope this is meant to go there. This dragging back to here maybe, that looks like it'd be okay. Yeah, looks okay, I guess. Gonna copy this over to the other chords just to, you know, save the stuff. Then we can get rid of that one. I think just a bit extra safe on the low end side of things, I'm gonna cut it with an EQ as well. Maybe not that much, that'll be fine. Right, let's start making our drum pattern, I guess. Now I know this obviously goes 1 4 3 1 4 3, but I could, you know, play it safe and just keep it at that, but no one wants that. So we'll have like dun, dun. So I'm thinking of roll here, roll here, why not? Where else shall we throw one in? We'll throw one here. And here. Hopefully it's not too much. It's obviously hard to know without listening. MIDI region, and then maybe drop the pitch of these ones a little. Let's get the snare going. So it'd be dun 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 dun, and then we turned it to 32 and bang, that goes there. Wait, oh no, it'd be here, wouldn't it, the snare? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, that's the one, that's the one. Kick next. So on boom, dum, dum. Yeah, we'll just play it simple in that, and then maybe have a switch up in the second bar. Dum. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully that's right. What 808 to use? I'm going to use a J Cactus 808 called Beef, I think it's called, because I know it's pretty reliable. And yeah, and it sounds good. I'm going to retune it to make sure we're set to, you know, the right notes and stuff. Change this to 1. Turn the glide to 70. 69 will do. Usually I like to play my 808s on the keyboard, but obviously that's when you can hear it, so I think I'm just going to draw it in this time. Now I believe we want to be on C0, is that right? Is it right? I hope it's right. Right, so we're going to do the obvious. Have one on beat 1. We'll sync it up with the kick first of all, because you know that's going to make it easiest. And then what did I do in the second bar? It was like dum, dum, dum. Yeah, there. I think I won't put that last kick in, so I'm going to try to do a bit of a slide here, I think. So I'm going to put a C. What? Now that could sound absolutely ridiculous, but hopefully it doesn't. So boom, da, what, boom, boom, boom. Right, we just got to hope and pray with these 808 slides. Fingers crossed. Now I'm thinking I'm going to add some strings in. I'm just going to copy the chords from the piano and, you know, use it as like a bit of a build up in the intro sort of thing. I'm going to go to expand for that. Because again, I know they have good strings. Big hard pad, I believe that's the one that I like to use. Copy them over and take out the lead line, and then I'm going to make these like short and stabby. Right, hopefully that's good. And then now I'm just going to start structuring it out, and then hopefully add some effects in. So we'll just copy and paste this over a couple of times. I'm going to start out with the piano. Do we have the melody straight away? We'll have the melody straight away. And then the strings come in, I guess. And then I think, you know, we'll stop the hi-hats there, typical thing. Shall I leave the lead line? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take the lead line out from the intro, and then the lead line can come in the like hook section. And then now we're gonna have to try add some sort of like effects in there. Can sort of look at the audio file to figure out how it's hitting, so it shouldn't be too bad. I didn't even think the mixing, how am I gonna mix this? Like everything's gonna be so loud, isn't it? Right, we'll put a limiter on, for safety, I guess, I don't know. And then there's this particular like impact sound I want. I'm just gonna look at the waves. I'm guessing that's the one. It looks like the one, so it hits and it's like. Yeah, it seems about right. I think that's as far as we'll go as far as structure, because obviously I'm not going to play a really long beat. Now I've somehow got to mix this, so I'm just going to kind of do it visually, I guess. So the piano looks like it's not too loud there. Going to turn the hi-hats down, I think, because that looks like it's definitely too loud. Turn the snare down, so it's just, I'm going to turn that down even more actually. The 808, I'll bring that down. I like the kick hitting pretty hard, I guess. Let's see. I'm just going to turn the effects right down for safety, and I'm also going to cut the lows. And then I think it's time now to listen and see how bad it is. Right guys, so the time has come to find out whether this is fire or just absolute garbage. But just before we play it, if you could do me a huge favour and smash that like button just to help support the channel and help it keep growing. Thank you very much. Right, let's hit play, this should be interesting. Not too bad so far. A little bit too much wobble on the RT20. Okay. It's not too bad, not too bad. Ooh! Okay, this is not too bad. Obviously the 808, I don't know why, but I didn't extend the long notes so it cuts off. And the slides sound a little bit, but it's really not bad. I'm pleasantly surprised. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of a mix, a little bit of improvement on it. Just because it's actually not that bad, and then we'll play it again. Right guys, so I've switched up the 808 a bit. I've put the slides and octave up and changed the notes a little bit. I've also changed the sound just because it won't really fit in as well as I'd like, and you know, done a tiny bit of mixing but nothing crazy because it didn't sound that bad. And I also changed the lead of the piano a bit, but yeah, not a bad beat to say it was made on mute. Tell me what you think. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I do hope you've enjoyed this one. It was a fun little challenge. You know, feel free to try this one at home and send me it on Instagram. My Instagram will be here. Love to hear, you know, how it turns out for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.